All right, so you've been super high on the Cowboys all season and still have them making the Super Bowl. But your surprise NFC pick was the Rams. I think we're gonna show a tweet for those watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that was the layout. Is the only reason you have LA going so far is because there's no chance that Dallas can beat San Francisco?
No, listen, I think that could be a really tough matchup for the Niners. Divisional opponent. The Rams have been, if we were to, so why right now do people other than me think the Chiefs are super vulnerable? Because of how they finished the year, 5-5 in the final 10. The Rams are 7-1 over the second half of the season, and the one loss was in overtime to Baltimore. A Baltimore team that's kicking the teeth in of everybody. That's the Rams' only loss. The Rams beat the Niners in the playoffs a few years ago with Stafford playing quarterback. I think there is a chance of a little bit of rust factor for Brock Purdy having the bye and sitting out this past week. I also think you're not going to blow out this Rams team. And if you're in a close game late, I don't know that I trust Purdy at all. So I just think for the Rams, it's also why I thought it was a mistake for the Niners to not try harder in that game in week 18. If the Niners had won that game, the Rams would have dropped to the 7 seed. That would have meant it's Rams-Cowboys in round 1. I think everybody would agree with me that maybe Lions fans wouldn't, but after the Niners, the two best teams in the conference, my opinion, are clearly Dallas and then the Rams. By losing that game to the Rams, the Niners, I don't want to say guaranteed, but set it up to where they're probably going to have to beat both of them. The Rams in round 2 and the Cowboys in round 3, if you think like I do, that the Rams are going to beat Detroit. And so, I think the Rams can go to San Francisco and win. I think McVay, who hasn't had regular season success against Shanahan, will be ready for what they've got cooked up there. And I think that then Dallas, of course, does get to host the playoffs the rest of the way. But I'll tell you right now, if it's a Cowboys-Niners NFC title game in San Francisco, I'll go with Dallas. I'll believe Brock Purdy's playing in the Super Bowl when I see him in the Super Bowl. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.